Taurus, you have the road is clear. You know what to do. Walk it your way. Yeah, there is a whole new chapter ahead of you. You may have felt delays and you are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, I'm hearing. So that is interesting. Okay, let's see what else is coming through for you for the month of July. Thank you so much for being here. As always, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, what's coming through for Taurus? There's another one in here. Thank you. We have number 50, Angel of Strength. Beautiful. And number 29, The World. This is that whole new chapter. This is the light at the end of the tunnel. And I think what Spirit is doing here is acknowledging the strength that you've had and that you have to keep moving here. The light at the end of the tunnel message usually is a long journey and a challenging one. So this is beautiful to see. What else is coming through for Taurus? What else does Taurus need to know for the month of July? What else does Taurus need to know for the month of July? Oh, is there anything in this one? Yes. The energy is gaining momentum. Interesting. It took a long time for this message to come out of this deck, and my cards don't normally do that. So when it does, like I said, it's been a long road. The road is now clear. The energy is now moving. And we also have look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. I think you're almost being able to look back at the entire experience now that you're coming through the other side into a new chapter. And you can kind of look back, and I'm feeling what you're going to be seeing is your strength, your courage, and your worth. You are good enough. You're actually now really seeing that you are worthy of so much more than what it is that you've gone through here. And it has built strength and resilience within this whole cycle. I feel like it's like a massive life lesson for some. Beautiful. What else is coming through for Taurus? Yes. Number 15, Cow Spirit. The miracles are endless. You're making space for new things to come in. You're going to start to see miracles coming in, maybe more finances. So there may be some fear actually around finances. There's always enough, I'm getting. So this is a reminder to remember that good things happen, because I feel like you have gone through a long and potentially dark road, challenging road, but you are coming to the end. You see the light at the end of the tunnel here. You know what to do now, and you will walk it your way because you've gained strength, resilience, wisdom throughout this whole process. So this is beautiful. Almost like a congratulations energy in some ways from the universe. Okay, what else is coming through for Taurus for the month of July? Please and thank you, Spirit. The Three of Wands. Yeah, your ships are coming in. You may not see this. This is why the energy is gaining momentum. You are reaching, you see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're not quite out of the tunnel yet, but you know, there's this knowing. The Three of Wands is about waiting for the ships to come in, waiting for the miracles. The moon, you don't know when it's going to arrive, but it's like this feeling. You kind of can sense the energy gaining momentum to close out this whole chapter here. Your energy. The King of Wands. Beautiful, Taurus. This is confident energy. I feel like we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. It's giving you motivation. It's giving you a fresh, I'm going to say fresh spark. It's like it's giving you a spark of woohoo, this is a whole new chapter. Like confidence and motivation. Beautiful. What's your challenge? The Page of Swords. Okay, interesting. This is about being a student, learning something. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So this is a chapter that you're closing out. This is that looking at the bigger picture. It's like you're reflecting back at what you have learned. What is the lessons here? This is in your challenge though. Maybe seeing the gifts that this long chapter has given you is what you're struggling to see at this point in time. What's coming towards you? The Six of Swords. You're moving to calmer waters. Beautiful. You are moving forward here. And your advice, the Hanged Man. Yeah, that's that shift in perception. You're not quite seeing it yet, hence why it's being in your challenge. Hence why we've got to look at the bigger picture. But you are going to see this. I love this. Okay, let's dive deeper. Get some clarifiers out. King of Wands. Why is this here in Taurus's energy? Yeah. So we have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is about wisdom and making a decision here. I think you've already decided that this chapter is done and dusted, but there's still some closing out here. We have the Three of Wands again, clarifying the King of Wands. The King of Wands wants to get moving. We're done here. Let's go. But yet here we are waiting for things to fully close out with the World card here as well. And why I feel like it's almost that void energy where you've made the decision, you're done and dusted, you're moving forward out of this cycle here. Whatever this is for you, whether this be relationships, jobs, old versions of self, you're like, let's go. And it's so close. It's so close. But there's something here that you need to see differently here. Some wisdom, some information about this chapter. You didn't go through this just for shits and gigs. It's literally here to teach you something here. So let's dive straight into why the Page of Swords is in your challenge. And this is here, please, for Taurus. Yes, the World. This is symbolizing this end, this close of a chapter and a start of a new. We have the Three of Wands poking out again. It's like you're waiting for the new, yet you're still carrying the Ten of Wands, the burden of this entire chapter, this entire, I want to say, lesson. And we have the Page of Wands. Good news here. Okay, so I feel like this has been a long road, a dark road, as we were saying, like a tunnel that seemed to be never ending. The view here at this point in time is that it's been a long and heavy road. What the struggle here is seeing the good in the dark. So when we go through shadow periods, Taurus, there's so much for us to learn, and the closing out of this entire cycle is when we can acknowledge the blessings the struggle has given us. And that I think is the challenge at this point. And sometimes when you've been in it for so long, it's very hard to see the blessings in the hardship. But this is what Spirit is asking, to be able to help close this out. Look at the blessings and what you have gained, the strength that you've gained, the knowledge, the wisdom that you have gained about yourself, about what you are prepared to do, how you have learned. I feel like this is all about learning self-love, boundaries. There's all of the stuff that you've learned, and that is such a blessing because that allows you to move forward with so much more strength, to create from a different energy. Okay, the Six of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords coming towards Taurus? Yes. We have the Knight of Swords. So you are moving forward. 2 cards of moving forward. The difference here, the Knight of Swords is very fast, wanting to move very quickly. This the kind of energy that the King of Wands is kind of portraying here. But the Six of Swords is like floating calmly down the stream. So it's not a fast pace closing out, although that is what you want. But I feel like there is the devil here, fear, and a lot of emotion with the moon that's also needing to be recognized to be able to help this close out, rather than feeling like, you can see in here, she's trapped, rather than feeling like the victim in this hard journey. See what it has given you. And some I'm hearing maybe like, it's given me a lot of stress, it's given me a lot of this. 100%, but there's also some beautiful things it has given you, and it may be hard to find them in this moment in time, especially when there's still a lot of raw emotion with the moon. But know that you are moving towards calmer waters here, and that this cycle is closing out. So your advice, the Hanged Man. Why is this here? Why is this here, please, for Taurus? So we have the Moon and the Queen of Cups. I feel like there is a lot of emotion still sitting here, and there's still a lot of unknown. And with the Queen of Cups, this is about self-love, compassion, and following your intuition. It's almost like this whole cycle, this whole chapter is being asked to, this is divine feminine energy as well, to be given love and compassion and acceptance. And I don't know whether with the Hanged Man here, you're probably still in that space of, this has been hard, this is unfair, this has been bullshit. So I feel like the advice here is to keep moving through the emotion of it, processing, so you can find the lessons, the learnings, and have love and acceptance of this chapter. Love and compassion for self as well. So it's shifting that perception that you currently have on the entire chapter here. Anything else here for the advice for Taurus? Yes. The Ten of Wands coming out again. It's like you're continuing to carry the burden of this chapter, where I feel like you've actually learned a lot, so you don't need to carry it with you. You can let this go, put it down, put the burden down, and start afresh here. Okay, let me know if this resonates for you in the comment section down below. But this is your reading. I'm sending you much love, light, and insight, and I'll see you next time.